Hi, it's Pilar from Collecting Our Angels, Nurturing Our Children, and I wanted to do another video today. It really spoke to my heart. I was getting a lot of synchronicity today, but not only that, hearing how I should be more grateful. And that all came from the last blog I wrote about 5 reasons why we need to take a day for our health. And the research I did showed how, yes, breathing, different techniques, and what it does to our body and our other functions in our body, how we should reward ourselves with these really little things to change our environment, like get some coffee or something like that with a friend or take some time. But the one thing that really struck me was the research about gratitude and how it literally changes our brain. And I was like, wow, I really need to share that. I was at the beach giving myself my environment change to get a little bit more dopamine in me to make myself feel like I was, on the right track, to motivate me with my writing that I was doing today. And the chapter, so then here comes the synchronicity. The chapter I did today for my new book, Empty Nesters, was about taking things day by day. Because sometimes as an empty nester, we might think about the future. Oh, when are they going to come home? And just live on that. We might think in the past all the time. Oh, I really miss them because of this. I really miss them because of that. And we live in those areas and we're not being productive. And we are kind of stealing our own happiness and joy because of our negative thoughts, but not necessarily negative. We're just thinking of things from the past or the future and not really living in the present. So that's what made me think, wow, I really need to think that way. So I went to the beach, did my little reward for myself. And I was walking and then I was like, wow, I feel so grateful for so many things. So I stopped, I was looking at the waves. I talked about how so many things that are happening for me and to me are wonderful. And as I came back, I watched somebody who motivates me, and she was talking about how when you are motivated to do things or you wonder why things are happening, you are looking back, but only looking back for gratitude, to see where you've come from in order to be grateful. So that was like, wow, even more on top of that for me. So I was just like so excited. I have to do a video. So anyway, I was starting the video down on the beach and it wouldn't work. I kept trying and I just felt like the universe was saying, you know what? You need to just stand here and you need to just do your own gratitudes. Just think about them. You can do the video later. So here's later. I'm doing it now. So what I was coming up with such wonderful things that might help others who are in the same place of missing their children. You're an empty nester now. They're in college. They moved out. So what I was thinking was, again, look in the past, but only at the fun things. Don't dwell on things that did happen in the past that might have been negative. The first thing that started to click with me was, yes, think of the past and what did I go through and everything that we sacrificed for our girls. They were scholar athletes, and that meant going to swim meets often and going here and there and traveling for water polo. My other daughter did volleyball. We had to travel to Arizona, Las Vegas, Los Angeles. Sometimes we had to get hotel rooms. We had to literally stay in some inexpensive hotels, and we just had to make it work. I would make and bring her teriyaki chicken bowls because we couldn't afford $10 a teriyaki bowl then. I made a bunch and brought it with me, and we could heat it up in a microwave, and that's what we did. We cut our own fruit and we brought our own meals so we could save money. We also had to rent cars, and sometimes they didn't have a lot of room, and Tara would be in the back with her laptop and she would be typing away and doing all her work. And I think back, wow, yeah, there was sacrifice, but there was fun on that journey. I'm so grateful that we had that time together. It's just amazing. It made them tougher women. Like, look what you guys went through. Look what you did. So also, just like, yeah, looking at how they went through college, how one went, we got her to go to Cyprus. We were like, where are we going to get this money from? I have no idea. And then, bam, my husband got this huge paint job that covered it, the cost of it. Like, amazing. My other daughter then went to her study abroad, but that also helped her with her own school, and she basically, because of her scholarship, was paid to go. But then she wanted to do mission work in Hungary through a church that she would attend here, a Presbyterian church, and she went as a volleyball coach. And like, how amazing. So everything that she struggled through, and all those times we went to Arizona and Las Vegas and Los Angeles, like, she went to Hungary to hang out and do all that. So very cool. Another thing that you might want to look at is when you're not getting what you want, but you keep doing the right thing. That's to me, that's sacrifice. That's what's happening. So in this synchronicity day, I was writing and things were helping me to move forward. So many different avenues. It was so exciting. So again, I was writing that chapter. I was thinking of the breathing, and then I thought of the gratitude. So more gratitude that I started thinking about was how, instead of being sad about my girls and missing them at Halloween time, I was grateful for all of those Halloween parties we had. We had the annual Kellenbarger. For 20 years, we had a Halloween party, which was so cool. It started when my oldest was very young. Maybe she was 1.5 or 2. Very cute. And then, even though I miss my dear friends, I'm grateful for the technology that I can do FaceTime and Skyping or whatever works for each other. Things not being the same. And then thinking, yes, but then like, hey, let's change some things, like furniture changes and upward and onward. Like behind me, that used to be in my kitchen. We're doing some changes and now it's going to be there, and got that cute plant, and I moved my kid's picture there. So now when I'm in my living room, I can see them all the time. So, hey, change is good. Be grateful for it. I'm learning strategies to stay stress-free after being sick. Wow, that really pummeled me. And to also, like, I'm not going to be stress-free forever. But I can learn all of these new strategies, and I can release my stress. So I just wanted you to know that if you take time for yourself, like I did with the museum blog that I titled 5 Reasons to Take a Day is a Healthy Choice. I did that again yesterday. I went and had lunch with some colleagues and friends that where I used to work. And it was so wonderful to talk, and I'm so grateful for the camaraderie, and we were speaking, and I literally made a video of one of them, their teachers, on the H brothers, because I'm tutoring, and I got to videotape her and show my tutor boy, and he got to learn it. So how cool. And then she says out of the blue, after you're done tutoring, I told her where I was going to be. She gives me her address. I go to her house, and I pick up materials that I need. Like, wow, what a great 2 days of just, if you're grateful, be grateful for it, and let things just flow, and just Be in the synchronicity. When it's there, enjoy it. Just enjoy it. I'm glad I had this time to let you know about what was going on with me these past 2 days. I hope that you guys have experiences like this too. Share them. Please go to www.pilarkellenbarger.com and look at some of the blogs, the recent blogs. Those I hope will help you. I do all of these things just to help. That's all I want to do. I just want to help. So have a wonderful day. I hope you have great synchronicities coming up to you. And think about where you were. Think about what you went through. Grab all of those great things and be grateful for them. And then just enjoy. Enjoy living in the moment. Try to stay here. Don't think too much about the past. Don't think too much about the future. Just think about now. Have a great day.